Happy Friday, crew. I have been cooking up some things in my brain about giving you guys more information, more intention about the future on a week-by-week basis. And so this is the first installment of that. This may evolve, this may stay the same, but this is just to kind of let you guys know what's coming up, mainly for the next week, but also what's on the horizon kind of in the color-coded. You'll see that in a second. So this is 001 for Andre's next week brief. So the first thing we'll talk about for next week is we're still on our power building cycle. So next week's strength will be back to hypertrophy because this was for absolute strength or strength building this week. So next week you'll see 3 sets of 6 at 70 to 80% of either a front squat, strict press, or sumo deadlift, depending on the day that you come in. We're working through those, trying to think when I get to 6, I had 1 or 2 more reps before I failed. So coaches will go over that day by day. Next week, some highlights. You will see a barbell in the workouts 4 out of the 5 days, which is the norm is usually 3 out of the 5 days, but next week is heavy barbell. So those hands are a little raw, or if you're looking forward to some barbell work, next week's going to be your jam. We've been talking a lot about RPEs in class and how RPEs help us to continue to train 5 to 6 days a week, which is our intention because we want to be in here as much as possible. Because if we're in here as much as possible, that means we're working consistently toward our goals, whether that is a specific goal or most of our goals, all of our goals should be to enhance our life out there because of the training in here. So these RPEs are day by day what you'll see, a 6 to a 7, which is lactate threshold, that this burns, I can hold this for a while, or 7 to 8s, usually interval work, or that, I'm taking some planned breaks in my workout because I can't sustain that for too much longer than some short bursts. So these will be what you see on the day-by-day basis. The highlight next week is our next benchmark. We did Fran last Friday. This week we have a benchmark called Caitlin. It's on Wednesday. I cannot encourage you guys enough to come in. Benchmarks are obviously to test our levels. This test is a test of aerobic proportions, if you will. It is row, bike, run. If I said those 3 things and you just flipped past this, you need to come back. Please come on this day because this is important. 1, like I said, it is a benchmark, and 2, it's a tribute WOD. This is something that CTNE has done for years for a member that passed away at their gym, but it is a very, very good test of your base, your aerobic base, which powers everything. So please come, even if you're like, this is important. And then our color-coded pieces are just what's coming up. The Open is coming up 2 Fridays from today. Sign up, not because we tell you to, because everyone's doing it. Sign up because, just like Caitlin, this is a test. Where are we with our fitness levels? We want to see this, whether you're doing it on Friday Night Lights or you're doing this in whatever class that you choose to come to. This is important for no other reason than we have some more tests to do. We want to see what holes we have in our fitness. The next thing is Johnny's Pull-Up Clinic next Saturday, 9:30 to 11. Whether this is just because I want to get a pull-up or better at butterfly or better at kipping, whatever the case may be, if you've been like, man, I want to get better at the thing, I just don't know how, this is your day. And then last but not least, we will have Friday Night Lights. And on our last Friday Night Lights, after the last person goes on March 14th, that Friday, afterwards, we're hanging out at the hub together just to celebrate 3 weekends or end of week tests of fitness where we had some successes and triumphs, and now we just want to have some camaraderie together. So this is going to be a staple, just to kind of let you guys know what's coming up, mostly for the week, but also to give you guys these reminders because we're not going to do them every single class like we have been doing because most of you guys are like, I know about the pull-up clinic or whatever. So hopefully this helps keep you informed. Last but not least, just forgot about this. This is not on the board. If you are not at my talk last Saturday for nutrition and you want that talk, drop a comment, email me, text me, see me, say, hey, can you send me the talk? And I will email that to you guys. Have a great day.